Hello everybody out in YouTube land. Hope y'all doing good. I'll show you what I've been doing today. I used a bunch of the water that was in this little wading pool here from the rain to water my vegetables today. And I've been working behind this tree to cut out a lot of the old branches sticking out from the bottom, because now the Precious likes to hang out back here, and she can because I have the fence up. So, let's see if we can see her over there. She's in the shadow. Let's see. Let me get closer. So she is simply listening for lizards. Are you listening for lizards? Yeah. But they run back and forth in here now. So, I want to make it so that they don't scratch themselves on these trees, the bottoms of these trees. And look at this stuff here. This is amazing. This stuff. Look at this hanging in the tree. This stuff must have been here for decades. Wow. What good compost that's going to make. So I'm saving everything I could. I'm going to put it on my compost pile. Yeah, they really like having a place back here in the shade where there are interesting smells. Kiki doesn't really know what it's all about. She's not so sure about lizards and mice and rats and all that stuff. So my project for today was to sweep out the shed. I don't think this shed has been swept out for decades, maybe 20 years. But anyway, got it all cleaned out. Some places where the dirt's showing through, but it's okay. Now at least I can hang out in here without being a dust bowl. We went strolling earlier. We wanted to see who was getting their trees trimmed. They're right down below us. And they're grinding up all that stuff. Boy, if I had room in my driveway, I would ask those guys for some wood chips. But my driveway is kind of narrow. I don't really have room for a pile of wood chips. I can get my car up and down there too. Of course, my car is in the shop. Did I tell you about my car? Well, I got a recall notice, and it said they were going to replace the gaskets and the sealing around the moonroof. So I took it to the Ford dealer, and they called me a couple days later and said, you know, as we were taking the glass out, we broke it. Oh my. So now I've been waiting like weeks for them to get a new piece of glass for the top of my car. Wow. I'm making spaghetti in the Instapot. First I start with ground beef, onions. I browned all that on saute. Now I'm adding Italian herb pasta sauce. Mix that all around. I guess it's not technically spaghetti because I'm using this different kind of noodles. Then I'm adding a little bit of distilled water just to cover the noodles. I put it in the bottle here so I can get all of the good sauce. Boy, I forgot how stinky the tap water is in Southern California. When I was gone those months, having nice fresh water. Ooh, the spaghetti or pasta turned out really good. Well, it's another beautiful day in Southern California. There's trees and a blue sky. The garden bins are doing well. All those things underneath are the plastic coverings that I put over them at night to keep them warm. It's been in the 30s. Got my broom over there, washed it out after sweeping out the shed. I hear the hummingbirds. They are so cute. And the noise they make reminds me of if you have a wet comb and you rub your fingers back and forth on a wet comb. To me, that's the same music that the hummingbirds make. The bird you hear is probably the house finch. And I've had some acorn woodpeckers around and California scrub jays. Yesterday I saw some little birds that had black hoods. I gotta look that up in my bird book. Oh yes, my bird book is in my car. And my car is in the shop. So I'll have to look that up when I get my car back. Somebody's building something down below. Precious is busy looking for lizards. Right there. It's right by the air conditioner. Well, I kept wondering why radishes were coming up in all the bins that I planted. And then I looked it up online, and radish seedlings look almost exactly like broccoli seedlings. I have one that I'm pretty sure is a cauliflower. It starts out with 3 little leaves. I'll show you. Ooh, the pansy is giving off a blue, purplish flower. That's it for today, guys. Thank you for joining me around the winter garden. I'll see you next time. Remember, Jesus loves you. He's the exact image of the invisible God. Have you ever heard somebody say, he's the spitting image of his Father? Or maybe you've heard somebody say, she's the spitting image of her grandmother. Well, Jesus is the spitting image of the invisible God. I'll see you next time. Be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment, ring the bell. Adios. Mwah.